Packers and Commanders.
Mace fan rip Charlie Kirk. Vanilla Mace fan, what's wrong with you? Vanilla Mace fan, are you high? Mace fan, you're so stupid acting, that's all I ask. Vanilla Mace fan, what am I watching, Pornhub? Empire Ghost, you are a shooter for sure. Vanilla Mace fan agreed. Vanilla Mace fan, holy fuck, Empire Ghost. Vanilla Mace fan, my ass fell off the bed laughing. Empire Ghost, breathe breatha. Vanilla Mace fan, sad situation but. Vanilla Mace fan rip Charlie Kirk. Empire Ghost WTF. Empire Ghost bro got a black face. Vanilla Mace fan, one hope to God he keeps his cock in his pants. Vanilla Mace fan, I'm scared. Because he acts like he is about to go full porn. Hub LOL. Vanilla Mace fan, do you have dementia? Empire Ghost, it's a collapse, please help him. Vanilla Mace fan, oh god.
The radio's kind of loud. It's the middle of the night. You know it. I kind of got the gist of what everybody said without even looking. I press the button and it reads everything you say. So I don't have to look. Reset. Thank you for the gigantic wall of text. And now I got QB on my face. I'm in mourning. Stop copying me. Bro, oh no. I act horny. That's what I'm trying to be a pervert, you know. Nobody knows me better than this guy. She was quiet in my room. I like it quiet. I just played 76 minutes of World of Warcraft. I think I had 4 people show up. It's like, hell no, I ain't going to bed. Make at least 5 people show up. And you guys facilitated that. Look at my analytics. I should have just joined chat right there. That was my chance. Dead channel. I like funny. Where the hell is my pack? Where's my pack? Oh, my channel's, I make my channel for me, right? I only have the Super Bowl coming to my town, so just stay tuned for Super Bowl 60. I don't know what the hell you're waiting for. Some dumb shit. And then I'll still be in California waiting for Super Bowl 61. So we have 2 Super Bowls in a row, then the Olympics. So we busy over here. My drink's hella empty. Trying to get into my analytics to check the view count. I can't hit 1620. I just can't hit 1620. I hit 212 views already, right? Okay. I'm an unregistered voter, so I'm not anything. And the last time I voted was for Obama in 08. And I could go register right now, but I don't want to vote. It takes a lot of courage to not vote. So I just chose not to vote in the 2012 election. Then I chose not to vote in the 2016 election. And then I officially became an unregistered voter after not voting in 3 elections. And now it's been 16 years since I voted. So I am officially, really, truly an unregistered voter. So I am a voter. I'm an unregistered voter, which means that I don't vote. I don't vote. So you get mad at me. I just know that Pittsburgh took Aaron Rodgers and flipped Republican. And Aaron Rodgers could have came to San Francisco, but we wouldn't flip Republican. Tony says the AFC North will win the Super Bowl. So the fix is in. Whoever lines up to play the AFC North won't be competitive. It would really suck to see the Chargers lose in the playoffs. There's going to be three wild card games, right? Yeah, so I think it'll be Chargers, versus the Chiefs. The Chiefs will lose. The Chargers will advance the first round. It'll be like Bengals. I'd like to see the Jaguars versus Bengals versus Jaguars. That's gonna be hard though, because if the Bengals are wild card, it'll be Jags. They'll have to go to Jacksonville and beat the Jags. I'd like to see that. The Bengals and Jags have never played in 30 years in the playoffs, so they've never had a playoff game. They've never played a meaningful game. So, and the Bengals have beaten Baltimore in the playoffs. They sacked Lamar Jackson 6 times, and it's going to happen again. Well, I'm tired of watching the Ravens play, because we can sack Jack. We know the Bengals can sack Jackson six or 7 times a game, and Jackson can't do anything. It already hit, like I said, already hit 220 views after standing around putting this tap out MMA shirt on. I put my high school yearbook underneath my mouse, so my it actually works, because my mouse wasn't working on my table, so I had to put my high school yearbook down as a mouse pad, and it's pretty fucking nice. And, I used to be a Democrat. But even Trump was a Democrat. Trump was my favorite Democrat. I love Trump too. I just think he's in the wrong party. He could have just ran with the Democrats and just not persecuted the Catholics. They're coming. I mean, it's like watching Poland get nibbled away by Czechoslovakia, the silent invasion. I am hyped up for tomorrow's game, the Packer game on Thursday Night Football is going to be good. My channel's not dead. Dead is when you get dead is 0 views. And I get enough feedback from some viewers that people do watch everything I produce. Yeah. Nice day on the ball. I'm the first one to paint their face in memoriam, and I will wear my face paint all day. I will not wash my face. I'll get the value from 1 smear of kiwi. Okay. Fingers still a little. My favorite quarterback, Andy Dalton, does use face paint. Brock Purdy never uses face paint. He should, if he had a little kiwi on his finger, he could be better for next week, but he just couldn't suck it up. He couldn't man up. I picked the Saints to win this game weeks ago. There's nothing I want more than a New Orleans Saint win over the 49ers. And is it possible the 49ers win this game in a way we're not satisfied? Pittsburgh doesn't like to win. They're not happy they won because their defense is trash. They give up 32 points. So if the no-name Saints can put up 32, and maybe they'll win. Who knows? But Mac Jones is a good quarterback. So I'm excited to see Mac Jones. I just I think the Saints are gonna. They're gonna win one game all year, and this is the only game the Saints are gonna win. Okay. I think I said that before. And also, I called out Netanyahu before Hamas attacked. Okay, it was like August a year ago, and I was getting pissed off at Israel for their tactics. Okay, I never approved of Israeli tactics, and should we recognize Palestine as a country? Well, some people do. And it's not my call because I'm so low on the totem pole. I personally don't recognize them as a country. But I'm not the NFL. I'm open to the idea of expansion. So they should be. What's it gonna do? I mean, how bad could it be if you recognize them as a country? It doesn't change military doctrine. So I'm not sure that makes any difference, right? So like, I'm not trying to advocate for that specifically as a solution. That's just a side quest. Yeah, side quest. Not the main quest. I wish I had a headset. I'm looking at buying my headset, and I'll probably. Where's the receipt? I could almost look at my sheet right now. Look at how much money I got in the bank. I keep not. I'm gonna check my bank account right now. I haven't even looked at it. No, where's my receipt from the bank? Well, I guess I lost it. That's okay. Hey, I go an hour. And fat typo. Get my subs up. Come on. Get the shares up. Tap it up. Welcome is about to come. I'm here with Vanilla Mace Fan. Yeah. 3 likes, thank you. I'm not getting the big 0. I didn't check my likes, and Tori's not in a position to be on the show. I got my tap out shirt on. It says tap out. So somewhere. Oh no, now I have to take the shirt off. Oh. It's caught in 720p. You can't see that. It's dark as hell in here. Inside the label. Inside the collar, good. There you go. Exposed. My tap out shirt. So tap up the show, share some. I'm at 246 views. Divide that by 40 seconds. We're getting 10 views a minute, roughly. So, watch King Emilio, the armored one. Yeah, welcome for the kingdom. Just tap it up. And if I was on TikTok, you could click here for the merch. And if I had merch on Facebook, you could click down way below with that for the merch. But I don't have merch. I'd have my own loadout, just my own personal loadout. And I need more loadout. Now I hit 20% battery at 40 minutes. Just listen to more radio, because this show was at least 20 minutes of radio when I started. Now they're talking about Charlie Kirk. We'll find out where it's from. The roof shot looks pretty easy. Everybody wants to say anybody can make that shot. Okay, but they say hitting the neck is a mistake. Obviously, he slumped down and then he came up and then went over, right? He kind of went in and then as it passed through him, it went came to him like a wave, pushing him down and then he springed back up after it popped out. So it gets slapped in the back. So it's very hard to jump to conclusions. The mortician's report has been available. We'll wait for tomorrow. But it's a good day for the Commanders to play the Packers, because he was talking about the Packers right before he died. I just don't know what the problem with them was. I like to play devil's advocate, and because I'm an underdog, I naturally just right to support the losers. It's hard to support losers. I'm a fucking Bengals fan. I used to be I'm a Rams fan, but now once the Rams became winners, the Bengals are next. Okay. When LA became a hockey town with the Kings and the Stanley Cups, San Francisco can never compete. They don't have they're not it's not the city of champions because the hockey is so bad around here. We have to play soccer. We're investing into divisional round soccer matchups. We'll never get the final of any soccer. Like the World Cup might have like some qualifying at Levi's. Should I press the button to read all that? Not really. It's just gonna say my name like 4 times. Then I'll be sitting here slapping my chest. I don't have that much slapping. I don't want to hit myself that hard at 3 a.m. in the morning. You don't see other old people slapping themselves. I'm not about that life. I'm trying to be like, we'll be in the, now, I don't know, washing my face is going to be a pain in the ass. Didn't Jalen Daniels paint his face last week? Look at the face paint. My Mount Rushmore is all face paint. All people with face paint. And Deion Sanders was a do-rag guy. He didn't need face paint. But he probably wore face paint and didn't even think about it. Asking Bing AI if Deion Sanders ever used face paint. Bold black stripe under both eyes. JJ McCarthy face paint. Brock Purdy never has face paint. That's the most disappointing thing. He's not all in. And his contract is just payment for losing the Super Bowl and sharing a room with another player. Really weird stuff. El Cheapo, definitely. Now I'm at 48 minutes. And I could wrap up the show. I got so many comments. The wallet text went way up to here. And I don't know if nobody wanted to subscribe. Subscribers are stuck like a mother. I'm getting pissed at these subscribers. But hey, DSP tries it tomorrow. He hit all his goals. I can't wait to watch him eat Taco Bell. Yeah, I get what I want tomorrow. That'll be before Monday Night Football. Make sure you watch Dark Side Phil before. And everybody's trying to ask Dark Side Phil what his favorite football team is. It's like, it's amazing how you can stream on YouTube for 17 years like the NFL doesn't exist. And people like Charlie Kirk truly needed the NFL just to draw attention because the NFL is the only thing America truly wants to talk about because the money's worthless. The money's worthless, and it's all a distraction to make you, they want to help their team to win. That's right. You will find they're all closet Steeler fans. You will find out. Well, I'll see you guys next time. It's a sad day for America. And and I feel most for the lady who got shot at Wingstop working the cash register, because she came back to work 2 days later. And sometimes a bullet will just pass right through your body and do nothing. You'll be back to work at Wingstop working for Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman, Dallas Cowboys, owns Wingstop. So you can get shot at Wingstop, and you're so fat. The beautiful woman with a nice body, the bullet will pass right through her, graze her side. She's back to work 2 days later. Bullets suck. You might just, they might do nothing to you, essentially. Did I misclick? I'm misclicking. I'll see you next time.